How's it going, guys? We're here to check out the top skins this week, and everything is going to be themed for the big car update that is coming on Thursday. Some modular vehicles are being added in, and we're also getting changes to how helicopters work and stuff like that. So everything's going to pretty much be car themed this week. Now, there's something up with Steam today, and I can't see past the first page of the workshop. Most people can't either, so I had to manually go through over 100 people's profiles that I follow just to put together this list. So yeah, it was just a bit of a pain, and if I missed one of your works and you feel like it should have been in here, feel free to send me a message, and I have a very busy week this week, so I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can there in case you feel something was missed. So yeah, just do that. That's a little heads up there. Let's jump into it. So our first set here is from Algorithm. It is the Mechanics set, and we've got a little hoodie. It's got Garage 92 written on it, no parking, and I like this little Mechanics pouch. I think that was done really well. Got some more tools hanging out down here, and then you can see the back of it. There's actually like a little tire on the back, which I thought was kind of cool. So yeah, definitely altogether a neat set. I definitely love the look of this one. Next up, we've got the Crash Test hoodie and pants. It's pretty much what you would expect, bright yellow and with those little Crash Test like markers on there, and yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect, and I think there's gonna be a lot of crashing with cars with people because yeah, it's gonna be fun. So this is definitely one that fits into it properly for sure. What's a car update if you don't have some kind of racing set? Mishka made sure to keep that going, and we've got this cool racers set from him. It's the Race Club hoodie, and this is version 2. The old version had text across it. Hulk's not always the biggest fan of text, so I think this version 2 is much better. And yeah, you can just kind of get a look of it there. It's got some dirt and grime and oil stains on it, and then it's all together pretty much just looks like a race car driver's outfit, so definitely something that makes sense for this kind of update. Next up, we got a couple armors for you, starting with a road sign set from Bad Trip. This one is the Awesome Racing Team set, and it's got lots of like tires. It looks like rubber kind of pulled over the sheet metal pieces. You've got the race stripes, speed limit, looks like a lot of road signs put into the road sign. Back here it says Team Awesome and a big old tire bumper for you. And up here it says Team Awesome on the top as well. And yeah, it's definitely a cool looking little road sign set. Fits the theme of this update quite well. Next up from Dan, we've got the Crash Test Dummy High Qual set, and the whole thing just makes you look like a Crash Test dummy. It's got the face. It's all messed up from previous testing. There's oil stains. It's scraped up, and you got Test 4 written on there, and it says staging. Altogether, it's just a really cool little thing. There's some loose wires hanging around. It's a great idea. With Rust, it always has the humor, and like I said, there's probably going to be plenty of crashing going on. And lastly, we've got another high qual set for you. This is the Hot Rod set by Little Ranger. You've got the little mechanics wrench and some like electrical with a big old race stripe, a lucky clover. Over back here, you've got another kind of little symbol set up. And you've got your race stripe, which continues all the way up to the top, which actually has some goggles on it. Looks like they have maybe taken a bullet or something. And then you've got this big old crazy angry skull face mask. So definitely a cool look. Like this set for sure. Alright, so now we can jump into the deployables. We'll start over here with this little box, and this one is absolutely awesome. Vlek made the sticker toy car. And yeah, it looks like a little hazmat guy driving a little box car, and yeah, it's just absolutely got this cool little design to it. Very cool. And if you look at the top, it's got like a bear, a wolf, and a deer, and that's probably because of the new animal models, but those won't be in for quite a while. Nonetheless, definitely a very creative little box for sure. Then over here, we've got a toolbox made by Cobalt, it would look like, and it's always nice when, you know, the artists actually make the theme go with it. That's always a plus. And up here you'll see a bunch of like mechanics tools, some spark plugs, and everything. It's all set, you know, for that car update kind of thing. Definitely a nice, clean looking box for sure. Then over here we've got the scrap box. There's a glowing and a non-glowing version. This is the glowing one. You can almost see it. It has like a red hot glow that you can see. It also has more of that kind of racer stripes, racer flag kind of look to it. And yeah, definitely a neat looking box. Over here we've got a fridge that looks like an old-timey rusted up gas pump. Definitely love the idea of this. And it's definitely very cool. For use of motor fuel only contains lead. Of course it does. And then back here, look, you've got some cute little drawings, which I thought was quite neat as well. Then, as we move on, we've got this awesome vending machine. It's the gas Oxums, you see the O around the gas? I thought that was a cool little touch. Over here, don't have your cell phones, and I'm not sure that is. No trailers, I guess, I think is what that says. And yeah, it just looks like a big old fuel pump, and I think they did a really good job on it. Take a look at the back here. Definitely has a nice little design for sure. Popping back up and around, we'll jump into the world of doors. We've got a sheet metal door for you. This one here is the door mechanic. Mechanics door, maybe? I don't know. That's worded a little weird, but it kind of has like a wood, scrap metal-y look to it. Definitely has a cleaner look. I like the little design of the cog with the hammer and wrench in there. Definitely a neat little design. Then over here we've got a double sheet metal door, and it's from... Let's see, we've got so many doors here. I don't want to mess it up. I want to say it is Sensei, yeah, the Deadly Clash door. So you've got hot rod and then fasten your seatbelts, and yeah, it's definitely a very unique looking door for sure. Then over here we've got an armored door from Johnny, and it is part of his Road Warrior set, and this is the Road Warrior armored door. So we've got a guy with like a wolf, we've got that still same continuation of the skeleton dude. This time it looks like he's got some pants on, and in the background you can see a modular van sitting back there. We got some, you know, tailpipes, Road Warrior. Go ahead and toggle the hatch there. And then, of course, the back is going to be different, and you can see we've got someone with a rocket launcher riding in the back of a pickup truck. So definitely very cool. Love the design of this for sure. Over here we've got a battle going on with the Drive or Die door, and it is the attack helicopter attacking a sedan with a guy driving as fast as he can over there. There's actually a glowing and a non-glowing version, so we'll be able to show you that here shortly. Then from Stabby, we've got the Cobalt Customs door. This one has kind of like a cleaner garage look to it, but it has that retro style, and you've got like little wires coming beneath, like in between the teeth, and some lights and everything. I think this is a very clean and nice looking garage door. Definitely love the look of it, and would rock it on a garage myself. But I mean, bam, look at all these here. Next, we've got another retro-styled look for you. This one, I believe, is the Vintage Garage Door by La Crempe. So as you can see, it's kind of got that vintage look, but you can see the car actually looks like the cars from Rust since 2013, which is when Rust popped up. And I think it's just altogether, it's got nice little details on it and a great Rusty look. Over here, we've got another awesome-looking garage door with some cool art. This is going to be the Band Road Garage Door by Odyssey. And yeah, these guys are ready to come and raid you. It looks like they're in a van. We've got a Hazzy guy in the back with two metal chest plate face mask guys set up, AK and sap in hand. Definitely a very cool little look for sure. Then we've got another with another hand-drawn retro kind of style to it. It is the Car Service Garage Door by Andy Boo. And yeah, it's auto repair, modular cars, racing customs, and yeah, a little, you know, metal chest piece and face mask right there, the huge wrench in his hand. Definitely cool look for sure. Then over here we've got the Night Knight by Fora, which is definitely inspired by some old retro stuff and probably a bit of Knight Rider, and definitely a just really cool looking garage door. Then over here, we've got the Scrap Customs, and it literally looks like it's made out of all sorts of scrap car pieces. I really love the look of this one. It has that kind of modular look, and I think Vitalik did a really good job on it for sure. And yeah, definitely a very nice looking garage door. Over here, we got two left for you. This one here is from FaZe. It is the Car Mechanics Garage Door. It has that more simple kind of clean look, but fits in Rust really well. I kind of like the, you know, it's just kind of like a stencil on a, you know, chain garage door. Looks quite nice. And lastly, we've got the Resident parking garage door, and it's brought to us by Retro. Residents entry only, one vehicle at a time, management not responsible to damage, and then there's all sorts of weird stuff written all over it. Not enough nails, everything will be fine, paint me this way, meow, no toilet here, angry dog, catch mosquitoes, not me. It's just like all sorts of random stuff. Definitely a cool little addition there. Alright, and for the nighttime, you'll see right here, as I said, it just has that really red hot orange glow. Check that out. Boom. Then we've got the vending machine, which looks really cool. I like how the different fuels are actually lit up on the side there. I think that's quite nice and a little detail. And then we run all the way down here. You can see the headlights and kind of like the highlight. I think it's a really cool kind of like comic book style light up with it. Looks very, very cool. Alright, and lastly, we've got a few weapons for you guys. So starting out, we've got this very crusty crossbow. And of course, it's got that like racing theme. This thing looks like it's been through hell and back. But, that's kind of how Rust is. So it's definitely a cool little idea. This one is brought to us by Lisa. We'll go ahead and load this puppy. Boom. There you have it. Next, we've got a SAR, and this is meant to look like the little modular pieces. I thought that was kind of a creative look. They're a little bit brighter than the actual cars are, but I think that's kind of to make this stand out a little bit. I think Hatson did a nice job. Aiming down the sights, you've got that red X from the trees, little red point to help you focus, and then the rest of it is just made up of like little modular pieces. There's little tires drawn on there, and altogether, it's just a funny little SAR, for sure. Next, we've got a couple AKs, starting out with this one. And I really kind of like the clean look to it. It's got this very kind of industrial look, and it's a cool little diesel gun, AK as it's called. Even down the sights, there's not too much exciting going on, so maybe something a little detailed could be done there. But really, it's the side that just looks awesome. I really like the look of it there, for sure. Go ahead and pop a reload on it. Then, we've got ourselves a couple more AKs. This one is the Loud and Proud. It says diesel only, and it's made from various different car themes, and there's some parts of it that look a little crusty. I'm not sure if that's just a little bit weird, the lighting. I think, yeah, if you look over here more, it definitely looks like it's done purpose. You can see like the rust and everything. So this has a much more like dirty, beat up, rusty theme with it to fit in with the game much more. Then we've got another AK, and this one's got the whole like racing stickers look to it, and yeah, it's the Flat Tire AK, brought to us by Evan. If you go ahead and aim down here, it says Flat Tire Get Good, which is pretty funny. And then it's just got some kind of like racing stuff here along the side of it. Some people aren't too fond of the stickers thing. I think this one looks a little cluttered myself personally, but it is still done pretty well, so wanted to make sure to go ahead and show this one to you guys. But that's going to do it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll come back on Thursday when the update rolls around to see what skins are coming in. Or it might be a day late, I don't know, we'll just have to see. It is a huge update, and I know the team will be pretty focused on that kind of stuff. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.